Ishanubhava viraktir anyata cha. Parishanubhava. If you have Isha Bhava, that means if you want to worship Krishna, then viraktir anyata cha. Give up anya, give up other things, give up the material consciousness. Utilize every matter in Krishna's service. When you say give up material consciousness, that refers to use everything in Krishna's service, keep Krishna in the center. Smartavyaha satatam Vishnu, vismartavya najatuchit. Always remember Krishna, never forget Krishna. Krishnera sevaka sava, Krishna shakti dhare. Aparadhi haile, O Krishna, shasti kare. So 108th verse, Chaitanya Bhagavat, 17 chapters. Madhya Khanda. The servants of Krishna have the power of Krishna. If they commit any offense, Krishna punishes them. They have the power of Krishna. That means they have to use the strength given by Krishna in uplifting others. So they are not supposed to commit offenses. If they commit offenses, then what happens? Krishna punishes them. So those who have become liberated from the variegatedness of temporary objects that are not related to Krishna and have attained knowledge of and association with Krishna can never fall down from the devotional path of Krishna for even a moment. So, from the variegatedness of temporary objects not related to Krishna. So, in one of the Bhagavatam purports it has been given, seeing something not related with Krishna is Maya, isn't it? Now, how to understand this statement? Thinking that these objects cannot be utilized in Krishna's service. That is less intelligence. Whatever things are there around us actually belongs to Krishna. How to utilize the same in Krishna consciousness, that requires intelligence. That is why in Buddhi Yoga, what is Buddhi Yoga? Understanding this knowledge. That is why attained knowledge of an association with Krishna. Understanding this knowledge. What is that knowledge? That Jiva belongs to Krishna. But Jada Brahman also belongs to Jada Vastu also belongs to Krishna. Every moment is for Krishna. So how to utilize everything Krishna's service? Then he will never fall down from the devotional path, even for a moment. The omnipotent Krishna protects his servants in all respects. Krishna is the only director of punishment and mercy. He punishes those materialists whose hearts are inclined to offense. By receiving the punishment of the Lord, the living entities become free from offenses. So it is Krishna who awards mercy also, who awards rewards also, and who can award punishment also. All the rights has been given to Krishna. We are just servants of Krishna. Hena Krishna Bhakta Name, Kona Shishya Gana, Alpa Hena Jnana, Alpa Hena Jnane, Dvandva Kare, Nukshana. Some neophytes consider such devotees of Krishna as insignificant and constantly quarrel with them. So neophytes, those who are kanishtas, neophytes, they consider the devotees who are in advanced stage, they consider their activities to be very insignificant. And they try every opportunity to quarrel with them. Those foolish so-called devotees who pick quarrels among themselves due to their narrow-mindedness are offenders at the feet of the Vaishnavas. And as a result, they achieve unlimited misery. If someone without understanding of the Vaishnava's activities and symptoms takes side of one Vaishnava, criticizes another, then he does not see the Vaishnavas, but see only their external state. It's a very important statement. Never criticize the Vaishnavas. When we take one's Vaishnava side and try to fight with another Vaishnava, then that is not pardonable. Krishna doesn't forgive such type of offenses. So quarrel among the Vaishnavas is the sign of Kali. So wherever Kali is there, then quarrel is there. So Vaishnavas should not quarrel with each other. Se sava dushkriti ati janitha nishchaya. Yate sarva Vaishnavere paksha nahina. Know for certain that they are all most sinful. Therefore, they do not actually support any Vaishnava. So if there is a tendency of fighting among the Vaishnavas, taking one side, insulting another Vaishnava, actually they are not supporting anyone. They are only supporting their external nature. So that is considered as the most sinful. Sarva Prabhu Gaura Chandra. Ithe dvidha yara. Tara bhakti shuddha nahe. Sei durachara. Anyone who has even the slightest doubt that Gaur Chandra is the Lord of all, is the Lord of all, is sinful, and his devotion is not pure. Even if there is a doubt, small doubt, that is Gaur Chandra God, then immediately understand his devotion is not pure. So Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he took up the task and also gave references from different places to prove that Gaur Sundar Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself who has appeared in this Kali Yuga. And his mission is, Lord's mission is to reclaim all the fallen souls by giving Harinam Sankirtan. So if someone doesn't have faith in Gaur Sundar and thinking that he is only a devotee, because externally he mentions to everyone that he is a devotee, but his closest associates, they know that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Lord Krishna himself. So Shri Gaur Sundar is the only true reconciler of the contradictions that are found in the philosophies of the various commentators on the Vedanta Sutra. So Gaur Sundar has come to give the proper conclusion for the Vedas, for the Vedanta Sutras. So the perfect commentary of the Vedanta Sutra is Srimad Bhagavatam. And how to understand Srimad Bhagavatam, that has been given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gaur Sundar is also the master of reconciling all worldly disagreements. The misbehavior of those who engage in scrutinizing Sri Nityananda and Advaita without knowledge. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu alone is the Lord of all, can never be called pure devotional service. So if somebody is criticizing Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita, and then thinking, is Lord Chaitanya the Lord of all, then he is not in pure devotional service. The ideologies preached by the followers of the 13 current apasampradayas, by either taking advantage of or acting against Chaitanya Deva, are all sinful. Sometimes they respect Chaitanya but disrespect Nityananda Prabhu Advaita. Sometimes they consider Advaita Acharya or Nityananda Prabhu to be insignificant. In this way, they are all sinful and are respectable to mental speculators. And also, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taken the mood of a devotee. So, understanding the mood of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is also very important. Unless one possesses unalloyed devotion for Shri Gaur Sundar, he becomes sinful due to the absence of pure devotional service. And also thinking Gaur Sundar is performing rasa, but here in this mode, he has come as not as a bhoktara, but he has come as a devotee. So understanding the perfect mood and serving Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very important. And within everybody should understand that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is non-different from Krishna. Gardhabha Shrigala Tulya Shishya Gana Keha Bole Ami Raghunatha Bhavagiya. Some instruct their ass and full fox-like disciples, go and meditate on me as Ramchandra. There are some people who call themselves as God. The philosophy of impersonalism, which is accepted as at heart by those in the Ramanandi Jamayat Sampradaya, is widely accepted. So Ramanandi Jamayat Sampradaya. There, what is the philosopher speaking? They speak on impersonalism. The followers of the philosophy of Shaiva Vishishta propagate Shivoham, I am Shiva. The followers of Ramanandi Jamayeta Sampradaya temporarily worship Ramchandra. Shrikant's worship of Shiva is similar. Therefore, not remaining confined in the consideration of simply Shivoham, persons like Appaya Dikshita have preached the philosophy of impotent Brahman. Such perverted mentality arises from their acceptance of sinful instructions. In order to act like gurus, persons who are envious of bona fide gurus and Vaishnavas accept some fools and rogues as disciples and extend their authority over them. As a result, these 13 Apasampradayas have brought about their own ruination on the pretext of worshipping Gaura. Since their disciples have rejected the process of perfecting the human form of life and accepting the mentality of animals, they have presented their gurus as Ramchandra. Again, so about the Apasampradayas have been spoken. And then there are some Sampradayas outside also, like Ramanandi Jamayati Sampradaya. Then you have Shaiva, Vishishtadvaita philosophers who consider some impersonal, who consider Lord Shiva also impersonal, Lord Ramchandra is impersonal. Then sometimes they consider themselves only as God. Shivoham, I am only Lord. I am only Lord Shiva. I am only Ramchandra. So all these things have been criticized by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. That is why following Guru Shishya Parampara is very much important. So Guru Shishya Parampara has been put in a wonderful song by Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Yesterday we saw 5 padas in that. There are 4 sampradayas. About the Brahma Sampradaya, the song has been given. 4 authorized sampradayas are there. In any of the sampradaya, one can take the teachings. But rejecting the sampradaya, authorized sampradaya, and starting some cult, they are known as apasampradayas. Srishti Sthiti Pralaya Karite Shakti Yar. Chaitanya Dasatva Bai Bada Nahi Yar. These can be nothing superior to becoming the servant of Lord Chaitanya. There can be nothing superior to becoming the servant of Lord Chaitanya, who has the power to create, maintain, and annihilate. So the wonderful position which has been given to the living entities, just serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He is authority for creation, maintenance, destruction. All other positions are just temporary, full of ignorance and distressful. So getting the position of the servant of Chaitanya is the most important position. Just serve Lord Chaitanya. Same Lord Chaitanya is Jagannath. Same Lord Chaitanya is Krishna. Sei Gaura, Sei Krishna, Sei Jagannath. Ananta Brahmanda Dhare, Prabhu Balarama. Sei Prabhu Dasya Kare, Kevala Hayana Ana. Lord Balaram protects unlimited universes. Yet he is also the servant of the Lord. What then to speak of ordinary persons? Even Balaram is servant of Lord. So who are we? We are also servant of Lord. We are just insignificant jivas. Just insignificant. We don't have any much attribute also. Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, they have so many attributes of Lord Krishna. And Balaram is expansion of Lord Krishna himself. There is no difference between Lord Krishna and Balaram. But one has taken the service mood. One is servant to God. And Krishna is servant God. Balaram is servant to God. So when Lord Balaram considers himself as servant, then who we are? So we are also the most insignificant. Actually, we are so insignificant. We should know our position, that we are just the servant of the Lord, servant of the servants of the servants of the devotees. So Sri Baladeva, the sole controller of innumerable universes, does not accept any activity as substantial other than the service of Lord Krishna. There is no any other activity which is so important then serving Krishna. So all the time one should be Krishna conscious. At every second, one should always think about how to serve Krishna very nicely. Service to Krishna extends to service to one's spiritual master, helping the mission of the spiritual master, serving the mission, whatever mission has been given. Prabhupada says, establish the Vedic cult, establish the Vedic knowledge. The Vedic knowledge is based on Brahmanas. Vedic knowledge is based on mother cow. So, serving mother cow, that is also our mission. Serving Brahmanas, serving the temple. So, whatever way we can, we should do it. Jaya Jaya Haladhara Nityanandaraya Chaitanya Kirtana Sure Yahara Kripaya. All glories to Lord Chaitanya, all glories to Lord Nityananda Haladhara, by whose mercy the glories of Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya manifests. Tahara prasadehaya Chaitanyite rati yatakichubali savatahara shakati. By his mercy, one develops attachment for Lord Chaitanya. Whatever I speak is due to his mercy. Now, Vrindavan Thakur, who is Vyasa himself, he says, whatever I am speaking is only his mercy. Amara Prabhura Prabhu, Amara Prabhura Prabhu, Shri Gaura Sundara, Ye Bada Bhalasa, Chitte Dhari Nirantara. So Gaur Sundar is Lord of my Lord. I constantly keep this conviction in my mind. So Lord of my Lord. So who is the Lord of Vrindavan Das Thakur? Nityananda Prabhu. Guru Shishya Parampara. They are our lords. So Lord of Lord is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So one should always pay obeisances mentally every day, Vanchakalpatarubhescha, to our Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, and in this way to the whole parampara, and always feel that indebtedness, then we can be the perfect servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because it is only parampara who takes us to Chaitanya. It is their mercy which has been kept at the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives us that mercy. Yei Chaitanya Nityananda Chanda Pahu Jana Vrindavan Dasa Tachu Pade Yuge Gana. Accepting Chaitanya and Nityananda Prabhu as my life and soul, I Vrindavan Das sing the glories of their lotus feet. So they are my pranadhan, my life, my soul. Thus ends the English translation of the Gaudiya Bhashya commentary on Chaitanya Bhagavat, Madhya Khanda, chapter 17, entitled The Lord's Wandering Throughout Navadip and Descriptions of the Devotees' Glories. Hare Krishna. So from next week, we'll start with the next canto.
Mataji,
So,
there is chapter 18 also, Mataji.
where is this? In this
Mahaprabhu's
book,
dancing as a gopi.
yeah, it is there, but in the next book it is there. In this book it is not there. We have to take
Okay,
out the
Mataji.
next
In our PDF, there is continuity.
Yeah, in the Chaitanya Bhagavat,
Okay.
in this it is not there. So in this chapter, we saw the manifestations of the opulences of Lord, and then how Lord's 21-hour ecstasy, descriptions of Sridhar, other devotees' characteristics, Mahaprakasha pastime, Nityananda Prabhu's characteristics, glories of Nityananda, Jagai Mada's deliverance, then how Yamaraj's Sankirtan, then we saw how Madhvanand's realization, then how Lord accepted Shuklambar's rise, and then how Lord wandered everywhere. So somebody can take up the task of writing a small story of each. So what will happen is it is just a recap. Again, it will be a recap. Small. Somebody can take up this task, it will be nice. A small, like you have the description in the beginning itself. This chapter contains what it contains. It will be a nice homework. Okay. So tomorrow, Saturday, we have morning Mangalarti session. Then we have chanting rounds session, 6 to 8. Then we have 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock we have Narsimha Tulasi Archana with 108 names, Ashtottara Namavali. Then we have a small class. Last time we took about Narottam Das Thakur. So something or the other. It will be always a changing topic. Whatever the important festivals come at that time, some appearance, disappearance of acharyas, then we'll be discussing. So don't miss the Saturday morning session. Prasadam, everything is there. And this time Sunday, we have decided first, because the DC program is lacking. Every alternate Saturdays we used to have, but Saturday these all things are there. So we'll have DC class on Sunday, maybe 5:30, 5:45 we can have DC class up to 6:45, 7 o'clock. 5:30 we have given the timing. So requesting all devotees to prepare on Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Read. You have so many things to read, so many pastimes. Small, just 3 minutes, if you all can speak. Some few devotees have been selected for speaking about Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur on Sunday, 5:30 in the Zoom class. Okay, Monday onwards, we'll start with the 18th chapter of Madhya Khanda. Hare Krishna, any doubts?
Mataji, Hare Krishna. I have a small question. I'm not clear. See, in 111 verse, they are talking about apasampradayas. And various names are given, and they are also saying those who are not praying to Gaura. Not 111. 1 minute. I'm not getting the verse. They are also talking about they are by taking advantage. The ideologies preached by the followers of the 13 current Apasampradayas by either taking advantage or of acting against Chaitanya are all sinful and are respectable to mental speculators. So I'm not clear. Are they worshipping Gaurachandra or they are not worshipping Gaurachandra?
They are worshipping, but not in a proper mood. Sometimes they consider Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna performing ras with everyone. This type of, again, mood is not understood. Then they worship Gaur Sundar, but they don't worship his associates.
Okay. Yeah.
See, he has not come in the mood of Bhuktaram first. He is a covered incarnation. Prahlad Maharaj speaks about it. He is a covered incarnation. Outwardly, his appearance is of a devotee. Inside, he is always thinking about Krishna. He is also again in the mood of Radharani. He has not come in the mood of his own mood. He has come in the mood of Srimati Radharani, thinking about Krishna. Though he is Krishna, but he is not showing his opulence, taking Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. He comes in the mood of begging to devotees, please chant the holy name. That is what he is asking to Nityananda Prabhu also. Apasampradayas don't consider the teachings in a proper mood. They start their own cult. Like we have Apasampradayas even in ISKCON also. Taking Prabhupada, but not accepting the system created by Prabhupada. They are also worshipping Prabhupada. But the system created by Prabhupada has to be understood very nicely.
Okay, Mataji, understood. It is the mood. Yeah.
It is the mood. Apasampradayas can start anywhere. Like Ramanandi Sampradaya is an Apasampradaya for Shri Vaishnava Sampradaya. Ramanandi, there are perfect Ramanandi Sampradayas also. Ramanandi was a great Acharya actually. From there also, Apasampradaya started. Ramanandi is the northern branch of Ramanujacharyas. But then again from there also Apasampradaya started where impersonalism was worshipped. Not all Ramanandis are Apasampradayas. Branches come, not taking the mood properly, then that is Apasampradaya.
Okay, Mataji, understood. थैंक यू।
तो माता जी नॉट फॉलोइंग द प्रोसेस, मतलब वो जो प्रोसेस है पूरा फॉलो नहीं करते हैं,
अपने आप में
अपना
ही
मन
कोई
से।
विचार कर, अपना ही कुछ एक स्नीक कर देते हैं, हम कर लेंगे ना। जैसे हमें मेथड बोला है, whatever method has been given to us, we just have to follow that, simple. उसमें एडिशन सब्सट्रैक्शन कर लिया तो क्या होगा, ऐसा और नहीं फॉलो करेंगे कुछ, और अपना ही कुछ स्नीक कर देंगे फिलोसफी, becomes an अपसंप्रदाय. Whatever has been given, we have to just follow that. Main is always be connected to Guru Shishya Parampara. Simple. हरे कृष्णा
तो
हरे
माता
कृष्णा.
जी आपका संप्रदाय में गुरु शिष्य परंपरा नहीं होती है, उनमें
हमने अद्वैत का
सब
पढ़ा
लोग
था,
गुरु
याद है?
बन जाते हैं ऐसा?
अद्वैत आचार्य का हमने ब्रांच पढ़ा था, रिमेम्बर? तो अद्वैत
हाँ
आचार्य
माता
के,
जी।
हाँ, तो अद्वैत आचार्य के ब्रांच में बहुत सारे अपर संप्रदाय स्टार्ट हो गए थे. हाँ, जहाँ अद्वैत आचार्य को तो कोई कोई माने, लेकिन चैतन्य महाप्रभु को नहीं माने, नित्यानंद प्रभु को नहीं माने. ऐसे ऐसे करते 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 डाइल्यूट हो जाते हैं फिलॉसफी में, और इसमें डाइल्यूट हो जाते हैं. नित्यानंद प्रभु से भी के यहाँ से उसके बाद भी बहुत लोग फॉलो करते थे नित्यानंद प्रभु को, चैतन्य महाप्रभु को नहीं करते. इस तरह से वहां से भी अपसंप्रदाय स्टार्ट हो गया था, बहुत सारे अपसंप्रदाय वहीं भी हो गए थे. लोग परफेक्ट फॉलो नहीं कर रहे थे, एंड कोई कोई अच्छे फॉलो भी कर रहे. ऐसा नहीं कि सभी अपसंप्रदाय हो गया, वो ब्रांचेस हो जाता है. ठीक है.
ओके माता जी।
तो कोई सोचेगा हम क्या गौड़िया से अलग हो गए, गौड़िया मठ से? विचार आना चाहिए ना ये सब, तभी तो चर्निंग होगा. प्रभुपाद कभी भी अपने गुरु से अलग नहीं हुए, जो भी उन्होंने गुरु ने कहा वो सब उन्होंने फॉलो किया. ISKCON is not in one of the upper sampradaya. ISKCON is coming in the branch of Gaudiyas only. सब विचार, जितना आप विचार करेंगे, चर्निंग करेंगे, मंथन करेंगे, तब ये सब्जेक्ट को अच्छा समझ सकते हैं. upper sampradaya यानी डाइल्यूटिंग द फिलोसफी. ओके.
तो माता जी भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर जी ने जितने 64 मठा बनाए हैं, तो अभी वो सब रनिंग, मतलब अभी शुरू है सब, उसमें सब एक्टिविटीज होती है?
हो रहा है जितना हो रहा है. अभी मैं क्या हर हर मठ में तो मैं गई नहीं हूँ,
नहीं मतलब
लेकिन
जस्ट जस्ट
प्रीचिंग के लिए हाँ, कोई कोई मठ में गए हैं, प्रीचिंग को ज्यादा इम्पोर्टेंस बोला है. कोई कोई मठ कर पा रहे हैं अपने अपने स्ट्रेंथ के अनुसार. कोई कोई मठ, यस दे आर स्ट्रगलिंग, स्ट्रगलिंग वेरी हार्ड. अभी मायापुर में हम बहुत सारे मठ को विजिट किए थे. जितना हो रहा है उन लोग कर रहे हैं, अपने जो भी दिया हुआ टास्क कर रहे हैं. लेकिन उस समय जब भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर ने मठ बनाया, और कहा भी था 64 मठ बनाया, लेकिन मठाधिपति का मत करो, एक प्रकार का फॉर्म है, सिस्टम, जैसे GBC सिस्टम है वैसे फॉर्म करने के लिए कहा था, वो नहीं हुआ. प्रभुपाद जब कहा भी था कि जो गो टू वेस्ट प्रीच, उनके लिए भी कोई सपोर्ट नहीं मिला प्रभुपाद को. लेकिन प्रभुपाद किए जो भी उनके गुरु ने उनको आदेश दिया, किए. ये स्ट्रगल तो हुआ, बहुत स्ट्रगल हुआ, सपोर्ट नहीं मिला. लेकिन उसे अपसंप्रदाय नहीं कहते. अपसंप्रदाय मीन्स फिलॉसफी से डिविएशन, सिंपल. मठ में रहकर कभी स्ट्रगल होता है, कभी बहुत अच्छा मठ चल जाता है, दैट इज नॉट अपसंप्रदाय. फिलॉसफी से डिविएशन, अंडरस्टैंड इट वेरी नाइसली. You can start a branch, everything, but philosophy deviation should not happen. Philosophy में deviation हो गया, that is upper sampradaya. जिस मूड भगवान ने लिए हैं, वो मूड अभी मूड है डिवोटी मूड, तो उसे फॉलो कर रहे हैं. लेकिन हमें मालूम होना चाहिए चैतन्य महाप्रभु कौन है, लॉर्ड हिमसेल्फ. वी शुड नो दैट ही इज कृष्णा हिमसेल्फ. इसलिए हर मंदिर में आप देखिए राधा कृष्ण को रखते हैं बीच में, और गौर निताई भी. इसका अर्थ क्या है? गौर निताई आर वर्शिपिंग राधा कृष्ण, दो कृष्णा हिमसेल्फ but worshipping again himself. There is no deviation. अशोक वसंदानी देव।
हरे हरे कृष्ण माता जी। माता जी मैं वो थोड़ा रिफ्रेश करना चाह रहा था। आपने एक सेशन में बताया था कि जगाई मताई का जो डिलीवरेंस था दैट वाज मोर यू नो subtle or important than deliverance of Dhruv and Prahlad. Was it related to the mercy of Nityanand Prabhu, mercy
Yes.
of devotee? That was the lesson out of that?
Yes.
Okay. ओके माता जी, उतना ही खाली रिफ्रेश करना था।
ओके
ओके माता, हरे कृष्ण।
कृष्ण वृंद की जय। श्री